electricity when it's moving down the line. How in the world can you doubt it? You can surely see it shine. When you seek salvation, it's courage you will feel. You won't need nobody, I said, to tell you that it's real. Some people don't know good music when they hear it in the air. Some people, they don't know their God when they're kneeling down in prayer. But let me tell you something, and I ain't gonna tell you wrong. When you get salvation, you know it by its tone. Some people don't believe in religion, they think it's all a fake. But it's as real good people as eating a doggone T-bone steak. It's as sweet as any honey that any bee could make, with a good old sugar molasses and a great big chocolate cake. You can see electricity when it's moving down the line. How in the world can you doubt it? You can surely see it. When you seek salvation, it's courage you will feel. I said you won't need nobody to tell you that it's real. Nobody, I said to need nobody, I said to tell you that it's real. Electricity by Jimmy Murphy.
Roy Bookbinder, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it, and wish you continued success in your travels around in that motorhome out there.
Well, thanks.
That's the best one I've ever seen you have.
Oh, it's slick. We call it blue.
But I kind of miss the one that had your logo on the back, Traveling Man with the mustache.
Yeah, well, you know, times are such that, thank goodness, I used to be told that you know you're starting to make it in this business when you don't want your name on the side of your bus.
Good point. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Tune in, folks. See you next Sunday, March 29th for an all-new guest feature. Upcoming guests include Dave Gunning, Steve Poltz, and Maisie Owen. And don't forget, Folk Scene, like all shows in KPFK, is archived on the station's website for 2 entire weeks. Some other program highlights here at KPFK: Roots Music and Beyond every Saturday morning from 7 to 9 a.m. with revolving hosts Patrick Milligan, Tom Nixon, Mark Humphrey, Art Padell, and occasionally Mary Catherine Alden. And then on Saturdays from 2 to 4 p.m., my good friend Jim Dawson's great show Rhapsody in Black, which features early African-American music featuring blues, R&B, and doo-wop from the 30s to the 60s. Stay tuned for Arnella Barbara and her great show Dark Star Dead in Music. Good night, Howard.
Good night, Ross.
Temporary place. Just to have the entire building. Have a seat.
What happened? What?
Well, they sold the building, and so, you know. They sold the building. We're supposed to get some money. We didn't. They took our money anyhow, you know, yada yada. You know what I mean?
Like that's the LA story right now.
That's the typical LA story, right?
This
funny, like because you guys are independent radio, right?
We are public.
Public, yeah. So right.
Public radio, but we are not funded by, let me see, we are not funded by government.
Yeah, it's all independent donors.
We are under Pacifica radio umbrella. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hi guys, this is my guest.
Hey world. Do your fans have a name?
We're live streaming too.
All right. Like Arnella Holics or something? Do you have a name?
KPFK 90.7 FM honors the voices that refuse to be silenced. In celebration of Women's Herstory Month, we're opening the votes. Join us every Monday in the month of March from 1 to 2 p.m. as we dive deep into the Pacifica Radio archives. From the radical grassroots organizers of the 60s to the poets and visionaries who reshaped our culture, we're bringing you the authentic sounds of women making history. These are the recordings that captured a movement, uncensored, unfiltered, and uniquely KPFK. That's Mondays at 1 p.m. Honor the past, inspire the future. KPFK 90.7 FM, radio powered by the people.
Come on. Start, baby. Oh, I'm so late. Please don't do this to me. Yes! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Come on! Oh! God, son of a piece of... Ugh, I give up.
If that old junker in your driveway is a lost cause, you can always donate it to KPFK through our auto donation program. It's as simple as calling 877-KPFK-AUTO and asking the operator to assist you in arranging for a pickup. We'll tow it away and we'll mail you all the necessary paperwork for you to write it off of your taxes. Call us now at 877-KPFK-AUTO or donate online at kpfk.org by clicking Pledge Support.
I'm Esty Chandler from Middle East in Focus. Author Phyllis Bennis will be discussing her most recent book, Understanding Palestine and Israel, at Midnight Books on Friday, March 27th at 7 p.m. and at Watermelon Books on Sunday, March 29th at 4 p.m. Co-sponsored by Jewish Voice for Peace Los Angeles, the Institute for Policy Studies, and KPFK. More information available at kpfk.org.
LA Theater Works airs here on KPFK every Sunday evening from 10 p.m. until midnight. Coming up tonight,
She's one of theater's most famous characters. She's passionate, cunning, and very, very bored.
I must say there were many times on the trip when I longed for a third person. But it was always just the two of us, alone together in yet another little railway compartment.
Hedda Gabler by Henrik Ibsen. Next time on LA Theater Works.
that's LA Theater Works coming up here on KPFK tonight at 10 p.m.
The guy who was here before me, he put too many promos. And like literally 4 minutes of promos. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So this, do you need to go to the bathroom or?
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So you were on tour, you are on tour all the time, right?
Perpetually on tour, sort of. But we just went out and recorded an album last month in Tulsa. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to be gone April and May. We're doing like the whole Mountain West, like Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Colorado.
Because you guys are mountain man.
Yes, exactly. Mountain soul rock and roll. That's what we're trying to do. And it's just been my dad spent his last years up in Montana,
Oh.
and I'm from Tahoe, so I like that vibe a lot. But I mean, we go where people say yes, sort of our thing.
That's cool.
But it's it's a very different world than when my dad was in it, and it's a very different industry.
Oh yeah, that's for sure, man.
So it's fun. I mean, I love LA. I love trying to the Americana Joy thing when we first met, the little music series that we do.
That's
Because your
right.
son was playing with
Yes.
Tristan,
By the
right?
way, Ronnie said hi.
All right. Is he still playing with him?
No, with
Tristan LeBeau or
what's the name? The Wyman and the Wolves.
Oh, he's playing with Wyman and the Wolves. Oh.
He was playing with Wyman and the Wolves, but then they were looking for a new bass player, and Ronnie brought this guy with whom he played. I don't know where he played with him, but the guy started doing some weird things with Kyle. He started telling Kyle, "Oh, you should change this song into this. We shouldn't play like this. It shouldn't be rock and roll." And I wanted to bring them to the radio station.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." They changed the songs, and I'm like, "Yeah, no, sorry, no one is interested in this." Yeah, no.
That's
thank
like
you.
recently he did this. You said
This was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and then finally he's like, I don't want to be in a band. This is going nowhere. I want to record. I want to, Kyle doesn't do anything. He's just kind of like, I'm like, why are you doing this? Oh, it makes me happy. Well, this is my job. I got to make money off of this. So anyhow.
Well, I know Kyle. I use Kyle as my bass player sometimes, every once in a while.
Kyle is a good bass player.
He's a great musician overall, but like I said, there's not much drive in that way, and he has like a day job, so it's really hard.
Yes, that's very, very true. Very true. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this. Oh, God. I totally messed it up. I swear to God. So, I don't get it. Why would he do that?
When you can't switch it, you can't delete them.
No, I cannot. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do this. God damn it! Always something. Every single Sunday. Maybe I can do this and no, is this for 10 o'clock? Shoot, I don't know. Damn it.
Well, you have to do like a certain amount of promos per hour. Is that sort of the way?
Yeah. So now this is playing and shit. Yeah, 58 every 58 minutes. Promo ID. Promo ID. Every 58.
I co-host the KXLU sometimes, which is Loyola Marymount's. Their little local student station. They do a thing called Wildwood Flower Radio Hour, which is very like folk.
Wild
center.
Flower, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
So I help them every once in a while whenever I have them at home. I try to
No, that is super cool. I like it. But anyhow, Kyle kind of like it was going nowhere. It's like you're touring, you're recording, you are records are coming out. You are, it's like what the hell?
There's a lot of those in LA. There's a lot of people that want to be musicians but don't want to put the work into doing it.
And well, I guess I don't know. And I was singing backing vocals with them, right?
Good.
Oh yeah, I was singing backing vocals with them, and Ronnie told me, he said, "Mom, just so you know, he's gonna get jealous because people are going to you and saying, what the fuck, what a voice." Not to him, even though he doesn't have a bad voice.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
And that is exactly what happened. He told Ronnie, he said, "I'm gonna send email to your mom that her voice is not matching to our voice, to our music." Bullshit. And Ronnie said, "Please don't tell her. I'm just gonna let her know. Don't do it." And he always does, like he fires people over the email. That's such a shitty thing to do. This one is 11 minutes.
Just average dead song,
Just, this is average actually, very average. We're talking about 49 minutes Dark Star. And,
oh, yeah.
You see, Well,
all the guys in my band are very one guy is the Allman Brothers head, and the other guy's a Grateful Dead head. So they just talk about that stuff all the time.
You see, it's super. And now you are a guest on
I
a
love
freaking.
Well, I mean,
I have about 1.5 million listeners.
I heard that's what Matt Chasen was saying.
Oh, he told you that.
Yeah, well, he's talked about you the whole time. He's like, oh no, I was like, yeah, well, I met her. I know her.
I know her through her son.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie said, please tell him I said hi.
I hope he's doing good. I hope he's still playing. 'Cause
Well,
he's really good.
He's playing. He's gonna get in a band. He was in Vegas. Let me see. COVID destroyed us completely because I was working in a film industry, and we didn't work. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So I went to live with my friend, and he went to Vegas with his girlfriend who lived with me. They went to Vegas, and he's finally coming back right now. It's been more than 3 years.
Yeah.
He left 2023 March 1st. And oh my God, you know.
Was he playing full time out there at least? Like
Well, he was playing. Yeah, he was playing here and there, but it's nothing like, you know. You cannot find anybody there. People that get job there as musicians, they're holding that for 30 years.
Yeah.
Until the end, until they literally die, you know.
On the review.
Yes. Yes, that's very, very true. Hello. So, hold on. Oh, okay, never mind.
So you got a little bit of every artistic chops.
Little bit.
Music, little acting.
Is that number two? That's number two, yes.
Number two.
Yes, number two. Well, you're not going to talk yet, but... Well, a little bit, you know. I mean, I was always very... that art makes me happy. As long as I'm doing art, I'm not going to lose my mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know? As long as I... Oh, my God, you know. So, yeah. I've been at the station since 2014, December. But I was volunteering, like, you know, doing IDs and didn't even care. I had my own studio, Relentless Film Works. We were shooting movies, stuff. I don't care, you know. I got into union as a production designer in 2018. Worked on Magnum PI, worked on Spider-Man, worked on, as a production designer, worked on Fast X, and then... And you're like, oh God, what do I do? You know? So this saved me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
It's not big money as in being production designer in a movie, but...
Yeah, but like I said, it keeps you creative, keeps you active.
Yes.
But so are you going to try and restart that at some point? Or is like, I know the Hollywood scene has shifted massively.
Massively shifted. Well, I did a movie 2 years ago, feature film, independent. I did last year film production design with Billy Zane lead role. And then this year I started doing, there are several, I did already several commercials, and I was working on a cooking show for Meghan Markle. I was working photo shoots, you know, food, as a food stylist and a production designer. So it's kind of okay. It's happening, you know, like, you know. And it's so crazy how many people call me to ask me, dude, do you freaking have anything? And it's like, oh my God.
I mean,
no.
do you have anything for them, you mean?
Yeah, anything for them, any job. Can I do anything? And it's like, oh my God. It's been really tough.
Well, this is the first year at the Oscars that there wasn't a film made in Hollywood nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, really?
It's the first time ever. But they're all made in different markets now.
Wow.
So.
Well, you know, I mean, if you're going to raise prices, you know, our government is raising prices constantly up and up and up. And I'm like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean...
We all ask that every day.
I swear to God, it's like, I don't care if it's Republican or Democrat or anything. If we choose, you do things for us.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it. This was Stella Blue live at Winterland, October 21st, 1978. Good evening, my beautiful cosmic travelers, and welcome aboard. You are tuned into Dark Star Dead and Music on KPFK 90.7 FM Los Angeles, broadcasting across Southern California on 98.7 FM Santa Barbara, 93.7 FM San Diego County, 99.5 FM Ridgecrest, China Lake, and streaming worldwide at kpfk.org. I'm your host, your guide through the sonic galaxies for the next 2 hours, Arnella Barbara, your Dark Star Girl. Hola, queridos muchachitos y muchachitas, tú estás escuchando Dark Star Dead and Music, el programa dedicado a Grateful Dead. Y más allá, soy tu anfitriona, Arnella Barbara, Dark Star Girl, en KPFK 90.7 FM Los Ángeles, en vivo por todo el mundo en kpfk.org. We've already opened the velvet corridors of sound, drifting deep into the psychedelic universe of the Grateful Dead, where every note becomes a constellation and every rhythm pulls you deeper into that timeless cosmic current. Tonight, I've got some incredible musical jams lined up for you, rare moments, deep cuts, and those beautiful sonic explorations that keep this music alive, breathing, and endlessly evolving. And I always love hearing from you, so send me your thoughts, your vibes, your shout outs, your comments at abarbara@kpfk.org. And if you want to connect beyond the airwaves, find me on TikTok at Arnella Barbara and on Instagram at Real Arnella Barbara Coco. We're also live tonight on YouTube, so if you want to see what's happening behind the scenes, go on and click on Arnella Barbara and take a look and say hello. So wherever you are tonight, turn it up, let go, and let the music take you exactly where your soul wants to travel. This is Dark Star Dead and Music, and the journey continues right now. So after this song, if you would like to have headphones, you could put them on, but after this song, this one is also just a regular length, 11 minutes. So if you would like to put headphones, you can. That's your mic. You know what to do, right?
Yep. This end, right? You're speaking of this end.
Yes. So right after this is done, I'm going to introduce you.
Yeah.
And that's that.
And then we just throw music up and chat and throw music up and chat. I mean, I love it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we'll do.
It's funny. I didn't know it was a fully Deady thing until I dug in a little more. I knew you had your radio personality, but I was like, oh, good, it's awesome. It's a dead night.
It is.
Yeah.
It's always dead. It's a dead and beyond.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna introduce you, and when I say please welcome to the show, Matt Axton, that's when because I mentioned your name earlier, but I'm just talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, they messed up completely. God damn it. Dude, it's... Shit. Anyhow, I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I've been drinking water all day, Do I have a time? I do have a time.
Yeah, we got time.
Did you tell people to look this up?
Yeah, I put it on did the stories and said tonight, 8 p.m. sharp.
Are you on Instagram?
I am on Instagram.
You should. Did you post on Instagram?
I did, yeah. That's what
Okay, you should collaborate with me so you get lots of views.
Okay.
I have 120,000 followers.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if I use the bathroom real quick?
Of course. Here we go. You know where it is, by the water fountain? Yes. Hello everyone, how you doing? Sorry I'm busy. Welcome. So how is everyone doing tonight? Where are you guys from? I'm drinking my tea. I have a famous musician in the studio. We're having fun for the next 2 hours. Welcome to live chat. Okay. He's gonna be after this song, so we're gonna introduce him, okay? Ooh. KPFK? KPFK? For Jerry Garcia Band? Yes, Myrtle Saunders. No, you mean Melvin Seals? Oh, how do you know about the tickets? Oh, that's right. Okay, super. You know what? I'm not gonna announce. Well, I'll announce I'm not gonna announce the tickets. Hold on 1 second. Let me write down your name. Yeah, cause okay. What is your name? Kathleen. Kathleen. And your last name? Glog. RECO. And your telephone number? 424 362 5127. And your email address? Yeah. 888 at I'm sorry. FL at AOL.com. We'll probably send you tickets this week, okay? So you're getting 2 a pair. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much. I'm not gonna announce the tickets because my phone is gonna blow up. I'm glad you called, you know. Thank you, Kathleen, and thank you for listening to my show. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Did you put me as a...
As the collab?
Yeah. You know how to do it?
I'm better at it.
Yeah, getting better. I like that. I love it. Okay. You have 2 slices of pizza.
All right.
Vegan.
That's
I know that you are vegan. We can talk about that too.
That's why I'm working hard on this.
Yeah.
Your Instagram is the real Arnella, right?
At real Arnella Barbara Coco. As soon as you put Arnella, it kind of pops up. Hello, everyone. Here is my guest, Matt Axton. Famous Matt Axton.
I'm getting there. 1 show at a time.
Yeah, 1 show at a time. You bet. You know what you're doing?
I just did it.
You did it.
Let's see if it works.
We are back, guys. Don't worry. Okay, it's getting... Dick's Picks, man. Volume 15. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn mic on, FYI.
Right.
So.
No audio. Boom, 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 boom. Tab it. Check.
Mississippi hop step, uptown, toodaloo, live in Englishtown, New Jersey. This was September 3rd, 1977. Oh, yeah. So tonight, my beautiful cosmic travelers, we welcome a voice that carries legacy, soul, and a whole lot of rhythm straight from the mountains to the stage. A man who proves that rock is not only alive, but evolving, breathing, and dancing in the dust of every stage he touches. Joining us tonight is the incredible Matt Axton, born into one of the most iconic musical bloodlines in American history. Matt carries the spirit of his legendary grandmother, May, Queen Mother of Nashville Axton, the songwriting brilliance of his father, Hoyt Axton, and the deep musical foundation of his mother, composer and professor, Donna Axton. But make no mistake, Matt isn't just carrying a legacy, he is expanding it with a sound he calls mountain soul rock and roll. Matt blends rich storytelling, rootsy Americana textures, and guitar-driven energy into something that feels both timeless and completely his own. His deep baritone voice, intricate finger-picking style, and magnetic presence can fill an intimate listening room just as easily as they can ignite a full-blown festival crowd. From sharing stages with artists like Midland, Paul Cothan, and Leftover Salmon, to creating community through his Americana Joy Music series and Tahoe Joy Festival, where Matt is from, Matt Axton brings people together the way music is meant to, real, raw, and full of heart. With over 300 original songs and collaborations with the legendary musicians like Steve Ferrone, Hal Cragen, and Durga McBroom, his artistry continues to grow, evolve, and resonate. And when he honors his roots with songs like Heartbreak Hotel and Joy to the World, you don't just hear the history, you feel it. So tonight, family, get comfortable. Turn it up and let's ride this wave of mountain soul energy together. So please, everyone, welcome to the show, Matt Axton.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Well, number one, that was the greatest introduction I've ever had in the history of my life. Please come on tour with us. That would be amazing.
Well, really? Really?
Yeah, I'm serious. I just had to rewrite my whole intro of just copying you right there.
Well, maybe, why not? So, Matt, you come from a legendary musical bloodline. And so, be honest with all of us. Was there ever a moment where you thought, okay, I have to be good at this? It's in my DNA.
Well, I'm very lucky in one fact. Like you said, I was so enrobed in the musical lifestyle from multiple generations of creatives and musicians that it was never really pushed on me as more as it was just nurtured when I did decide to do it. So it is an amazing honor to carry these legacies. Both my grandmother and my father have long since passed. So I'm the last torchbearer in the Axton musical family in that way. And so, like I said, it's an honor, it's a challenge, but it's also one of the most amazing feelings in the world when I hear somebody tell me a story about my grandmother and my dad, connecting with them many years ago, and me bringing that feeling back. That's the whole reason why we do this thing.
Yes, actually, that's very, very true. What was the first song you ever played that made you go, okay, I am doing this for life? And was it actually good or questionable?
Oh, I think, it always starts off questionable, right? So like I said, I wrote songs as a little kid. I was like, this is really cool. This is what my family's doing. That's what everybody should do, just like pounding on a piano. But actually what ended up happening is I was supposed to go be an athlete. I was supposed to go play college football.
Yeah, you're a kind of big guy. What are you, like 6'4"?
6'4", yeah, 250 pounds on a good day. Maybe not after the pizza later.
Oh, yeah, that is, what did you say? You said, no, I'm not gonna eat pizza now, but I'll eat later.
Yeah.
Let's see if I deserve
It's a
to.
reward for doing this.
A
Right?
reward, and it's a vegan pizza, man.
Yeah. Make the
You're
heart and the
vegan.
belly happy.
Yes.
Right? Right?
You are vegan, but we'll talk about it later. I want to hear when you wrote that song when you were a little kid.
Yeah, so I wrote a couple little tunes and I'd show them to my dad, and he'd be like, "That's so cute, that's so nice." And then later on, when I was playing sports, I was supposed to go play football. Did a whole walk-on tour out to University of Oklahoma, and then I ended up hurting my knee.
Oh
And
man.
that's when I picked up a guitar again. And I sat there and I was on crutches for about 3 months, and I picked up guitar. I was like, let's see if I remember how to do this. And I was like, whoa, that's fun. That's easy. Let's just keep going with it. So there was an innate ability in the fact that I was around it so much. So I picked it up easily when it did start to move, and I haven't put it down ever since. But that little moment when it sort of felt natural and I could sing and play at the same time, and I was like, all right, that's how a song is made. Let's go. Let's just keep going. So that was the big spark. But like I said, growing up in a musical family, there's millions of these little sparks that you see, like the crowd on one night when you're hiding backstage, or hearing the stories my dad was telling about hanging out in Laurel Canyon with all the amazing musicians and writing these big songs, and being part of the Hollywood scene back in the 60s and 70s. And you just hope to find something like that inspires you, and find people that want to share the same path.
Wow, that's amazing. And he was hanging out with whom exactly?
All the good people, all the good people. So
Can we hear the names?
hear the name. So my dad had the house at the mouth of Laurel Canyon in the late 60s.
Oh my God,
So it
that's
was sort
like
of
a dream.
The party house is what they called it. So if you saw more than 2 cars in the driveway, you'd stop by Hoyt's house, and you'd pick some guitars and play some pool, or do completely legal things, I'm sure, all the time.
That's a good one, yeah.
So my oldest brother, who was I came around a lot later, but my older brother, who was in middle school at the time, would say routinely he'd wake up, make himself lunch to go to school, and it'd be sort of, Three Dog Night would be shooting pool in the back, and the Eagles are writing on the porch, and like Dylan stops by for a cup of coffee, and that was just like a Tuesday afternoon. And that's why so much magic happened in that little area. That was just very communal, very, very
very communal. Well, it was the commune. Those were abandoned house. Most of those houses were abandoned. They were not in a good shape, and that's where hippies went and found refuge.
Yeah.
And that's why so much was happening there. Like Zappa's house was on a corner it was a corner house on Laurel Canyon. And when he became a little bit more famous, they had to move on the top of the Olympus mountain, right? Because everyone was stopping by. He's like, I have a small kids, man. We cannot have this anymore. But yeah, it was exactly like that. It was one big, huge commune. It's not anymore, unfortunately.
No, but it was, this magical slice of time in musical history. Like I said, I'm glad that my dad was part of it, and my brother can tell me the fun stories, but
he should have come with you. Where is he?
Well, he's retired in Mexico. He's having a good time sipping margaritas on the beach.
Well, we are giving shout out to your big brother. What's his name? Mark, if you're listening, shout out to you. We want to hear the stories. How about you email me and tell me the stories, so we can talk about that on air. Yeah. Anyhow, I would like people to hear one of your songs. We have a couple of that I chose. They're all so good. It was so hard to choose. I'm like, I want all of them, but I know I cannot, So, how about Same Old Story?
All right.
Are you cool with that?
I'm great with that. That's my, there's the long story country.
Oh, you have a story.
No, but that's that song itself.
That's the story. Okay.
Right? If we have to.
All right. Here we go. Same Old Story by Matt Axton. Diddy. Come on, baby.
It's the same.
This is the fun part. Talk music,
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, my older brother, Mark, he's the only one who didn't try to get into music.
Oh, really?
He was very smart. He did the production side of stuff.
He was very smart.
Very smart.
Well, yeah, production side. That's where the money is, basically.
So he worked for
You want some more water?
I'm okay right now.
Okay.
He worked for Spielberg and Amblin at the beginning in the late 80s, early 90s. So, like I said, could not sing a lick, could never carry a tune, but he knew how to how stuff should sound and look, and he just got in the right stuff. So
Wow.
he was the coolest older brother in the world. And the fact that every time I go see him, he'd always have like all these props. He had like E.T.'s eyeballs and like stuff from Back to the Future. So you're like, it's the coolest guy in the world.
I know.
He's quite a bit older. I'm 16 years younger than my
really?
next sibling. Yeah.
Wow, so you were like a surprise baby.
Well, I'm my mom's only kid who came a lot later, but my dad, the rock stars, right? They had many different tries in marriage and love. And stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. How cool, man. No, it really is. So did you send picture to our manager?
To your manager? Oh,
To
to
our
Matt?
manager,
I didn't do it yet.
Oh yeah, you said you're gonna do it. Send a picture. We'll take pictures afterwards, you know. But you can send them just, you know.
Well, Matt's a good guy. I mean, how did you meet him?
Oh my God, we met like, I don't know, he listened to my show, I think, a couple years ago, and he called, and he's like, hey man, and I'm like, wait a minute, who are you? You know, and we talked like for 2 hours. My phone died, how long we talked. And I think someone told him about me, some of my friends that he is manager for. Because lots of my friends, you know,
actors in the industry.
Yes, in industry, like, you know, they are, you know, he's managing them. And so he became my manager. So, and then he told me about Mad Axe. He said, you know Mad Axe? I'm like, do I know Mad Axe?
Well, he's trying to get me into the acting game a little bit. He's trying.
I know.
It's I mean, I love it. My dad did it. You know, it's a pretty
Yeah, why
natural
not?
thing. I would love to.
Why not? Me too. Well, he was sending me. Yeah, whatever brings money, man. You know what I mean?
It all feeds the same engine, you know.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And after this song, I'm gonna come back to you, and I'm gonna ask you, you know, another question.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do, but before that, I am going to, I just have to, I always read about birthdays and stuff, you know, because people email me, hey, my birthday is, you know, can you give me a shout out? Of course I can. And so I'm gonna go through that, and then I'll say, okay, let's go back to Mad Axe.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do that.
Whatever you can need to do. I'm just supporting. I'm helping. It's just awesome. I love doing this stuff.
Oh, it's so cool. Thank you.
Like I said, and I get pizza afterwards. So it's
I get pizza.
I'm very used to that on tour, you know. Some gigs will just pay you in pizza and beer.
Oh my God. Wow.
It's gonna get weird.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, this was a really good song. I would like to say something and read something about our birthdays.
Absolutely.
When is your birthday?
November 21st.
November 21st.
I'm a cusp.
You are on a cusp between Scorpio and...
I don't know, the other one. I just say
the
Scorpio.
other one. Scorpio and Sagittarius. Yeah, there we go. So happy Deadhead birthday vibes to all of you beautiful souls riding the cosmic wave through this last week of March and the fiery spark of Aries season. This is the time of rebirth, bold energy, and fearless hearts, a time when the music gets a little louder, the spirit burns a little brighter, and the journey feels wide open. Aries energy is the first note of a jam, the ignition, the spark, the moment everything begins. So tonight we are sending out radiant, swirling technicolor love across the map. Happy birthday to Jonas out in North Carolina. May your path be wild, your groove steady, and your soul forever dancing in the light. Happy birthday to Eli in Colorado. Keep climbing those sonic mountains and chasing that high altitude magic in every note. And happy birthday to Sunshine in San Francisco, right there where so much of this beautiful story began, as a matter of fact. May your days stay golden and your nights forever filled with music and wonder. To all the other Aries deadheads out there, leaders, dreamers, fire starters of the universe, this ride is yours. Keep shining, keep spinning, keep loving, and as always, let the music guide you. Now, happy birthday, Julian! Sending you so much love tonight as you celebrate another beautiful trip around the sun. I watched you for a couple of years grow into such a kind, grounded, and genuinely wonderful human being. Was something really, truly special. You carry a warmth that people feel right away, and that's a rare gift. Happy 28th birthday, a powerful, vibrant moment in life where everything is opening, expanding, and becoming. May this year bring you clarity, adventure, creativity, and all the right opportunities following your way. You come from an incredible, incredible soul in your mom, our wonderful Maggie Lapique, our general manager, and it truly shows. So tonight, Jules, wherever you are, keep shining, keep being your beautiful self, and keep walking your path with that quiet strength and kindness. Happy birthday from all of us on the air, and may your year ahead be filled with music, joy, and just the right kind of magic. Bam.
Bam.
Bam. Now back to Matt. Matt, how did growing up in Tahoe shape your sound? Did you grow up in Tahoe, or were you born in Tahoe?
I was born and raised up in Lake Tahoe.
Wow.
Yes. So my dad was very
Damn.
smart. He always had sort of a compound in LA to do some music and acting.
Compound.
A compound. Then he had a spot in Nashville. That's where my grandma lived.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
You know, when you're on tour, go park the bus there and do a lot of country music stuff. And then he always had a third place where he'd go get grounded. And luckily for me, that was Lake Tahoe. It was where he picked in the late 70s and early 80s where I was born. And, you know, like I said, that's my happy place. That's where I go to get grounded myself and to go run around in the woods and play with dogs and be happy. And
Wow.
and that's why, like I said, you mentioned earlier, I do a little music festival up there to raise money for local nonprofits and try to give back to my community.
When is that festival?
It's the beginning of June, the first week of June every year. It's our 4th year we've been doing it. It's called the Tahoe Joy Festival. Lots of joy in our ingredient. It's a very important ingredient in our life here.
Yes, it is.
You know, and so like I said,
Would you mind me coming to Tahoe?
I would prefer if you came there, actually.
Would you like me to MC the festival?
It's really funny because we do need an MC this year.
Well,
So,
there you go.
You want a free vacation to Lake Tahoe?
I would love to.
Anybody?
I would love to.
And one thing, I don't know
to.
if people are not familiar with Lake Tahoe. One thing that's really quirky is it's split in half by California and Nevada.
I do know that, yes.
So half of the lake is giant casinos and half is a small mountain town. That's where I was raised, in the small mountain
Oh, I
towns.
love it. Well, so we are settled. I'm coming,
All
right?
right,
I'm
sold.
emceeing.
Very
Fine.
easy.
We'll call our manager. We have a same manager, people. Matt Chasen. We should give him a shout out.
shout
Matt,
out.
we love you. Big Daddy, we love you.
Thank you, Matt. Matt's Unite.
Yes, that's true. So, does nature actually get into your music, or is that just something we like to romanticize?
Yeah, I think you can't help, you know, have your surroundings influence your music a little bit, right? And for me, you know, growing up on the West Coast, growing up in the mountains, there's a little bit of a sort of a beachy vibe to some stuff. Especially in my earlier music, people always threw up Jack Johnson and You know, I grew up listening to like the Sublime and Chili Peppers and all that kind of stuff. Can't help, I love those guys.
Not Grateful Dead?
Oh, and Grateful Dead.
Okay, thank you.
Grateful Dead, absolutely. Like
Phew.
but that's Northern California.
Yes.
That's more of the that's where you get a little more, you know, out there and have a little more fun and get a little more looser when you start talking about those bands.
Of course.
And that influences my music now more than ever.
That's good to know. And I can tell a little bit, like, you know, a little bit, yes. No, really. And one of the band members, right? One of your band members is a Deadhead.
Well, our bass player, I would say, he's a Redondo Beach boy, but he's a big Deadhead. And then our guitar player is a huge Allman Brothers fan, which in turn leads into Deadiness. There's a lot of crossover.
Totally, yes.
Into those two.
Totally, yes. You want to give them a shout out?
Absolutely. Well, it's Taylor Kropp on guitar. He's the Allman Brothers guy, and then Austin Callender on bass, and they have a band together actually called Dead Peaches.
Oh my goodness!
Allman Brothers and Dead cover band. Basically.
Yes,
so
how cool!
They only play every once in a while for special occasions, because I'm usually stealing them on the road most of the time.
Yeah, you're always on the road.
It's a blast. They're amazing musicians and pretty good guys.
How cool! How cool! Now you send me a list of songs you would like to hear by Grateful Dead. So, shall we listen to a couple of those and then come back and
I
talk
think so.
a little
I tried
more?
to make it sort of eclectic, you know. There's some,
Well, yeah, of course it's eclectic.
there's some hits on there, but I picked a couple
Good.
fun ones.
So let's start with Scarlet Begonias, which was live at Palladium, New York, April 30th, 1977. Here we go. And this was Matt's pick, because Matt is gonna DJ with me tonight.
Booka, booka, booka.
Booka, booka, yeah.
Great.
This is cool. This is really cool, man.
Thank you for letting me do
I'm
this.
learning about you even more. I had no idea.
Well, the other stuff, I mean, that's what I was saying. Your intro was so good. I was like, God, I gotta remember. I gotta record that and change my spiel that I do.
Well, that's why I ask you for a bio. I always ask people for a bio, and I write all of my stuff. You know, it takes me a whole week to prepare for my show because I'm first going into that vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, collecting information. Then I start writing sometimes midweek. I'm like, okay, I should. And then Sunday all day, I am here writing. You know, and printing and writing and oh my God. And you know, I love the process because I love my job.
Yeah.
You know,
you're great at it. That's what I was saying. Like, it's all those like inflection words, the character words that tie things together. And that's a lost art, I think. I think people, you know, just don't. They're so used to getting like instant gratification on things, they can't think of how the whole story is going to be told a lot of the time.
Exactly. That's true. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. And who else is with you in the band?
Right now, well, it's weird. We travel as a four-piece like that. The drummers, as you know,
come and go.
Yes, they spontaneously combust at will and change.
Yes.
And so, like,
well, you can call Ronnie anytime.
Well, it's funny when you were saying that. I was like, maybe I'll bug Ronnie if he's moving back to town.
I'm not kidding. He's coming back. I gotta tell you this. My dad passed away, and so I have to go. Take care of my mom and take care of the inheritance and all that. And he's coming with me, cause it's gonna be, you know, I need a rock, and he's my rock. He was always my rock, and so we are leaving town March 30th. We are coming back on April 27th. So after that, he is absolutely available. He is moving back to LA right after that. Yeah.
And where are you? Where
I'm
were you
here.
born and raised, though? Or where do you have to go back to?
I'm going back to, so my dad was, oh, we'll listen to a couple of songs. It's okay. Hold on 1 second. I don't even know if this freaking thing is gonna play right now. Oh my God. Let me see. Shit. You know, I'm just gonna go. My dad was cultural attaché, so the last station for him was Austria, Vienna. So that's where they stayed after Washington, D.C. So that's where I have to go. And, you know, I haven't been there for, son of a gun, I haven't been to Europe for 33 years.
Wow. Really?
But I was born in Florence, Firenze, Italy. And then we moved to South Africa right after that. So I stayed in South Africa for 10 years.
Which part?
First 10 years, Port Elizabeth.
I before this, the girlfriend I have right now, I dated somebody from.
That girlfriend that I have right now.
For my current girlfriend, she's not listening. Oh my God. Previous girlfriend was.
By the way, your mic is on. No, I'm kidding.
There's a fire. Somebody's lighting a fire.
Oh my God.
She lived in Cape Town, but she was Pretoria, is where she was. From.
Okay.
So I spent a few summers running all over South Africa. It was one of the most,
Really?
like,
Yeah, I was. The Port Elizabeth was very. At that time, you know, the Juhani was like horrible town to be. Still is. But back then was horrible. So my father put us in Port Elizabeth, and that's that. And then when I was 10, we moved to Cumberland, Surrey, which is in England. I'm just looking. Which is in England, you know. And then from there, we would travel here and there and all over the world and stuff. And that helped me shape me and myself into something so much different than, you know, I'm not, this is how it is and there is no other way around. You know, different cultures shape your thoughts and the way you see the world.
Well, you are a worldly soul. You can tell.
Worldly soul, yes. So, wow, this is so cool. Maybe we'll call, I'm so glad you came. So
like
beautiful.
I said, the honor is all mine.
We'll take pictures when all of this is done and stuff, and I'll post also on Instagram, and I'll collaborate with you.
Please.
We follow each other, of course we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good. So you got to go back to Vienna.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You're taking Ronnie with you. So he's never been there. Has he?
No, he has never been there. So I'm taking him to Turkey, and I'm gonna take him over to Croatia, and I'm gonna take him Adriatic Sea, and I'm gonna take him over to Italy, and then we'll go to Vienna, over maybe Swiss Alps and Slovenia, Switzerland. Maybe we can stop by. I went to school in Switzerland, Schaffhausen, the old girls' school. Whatever, you know what I mean.
That's a lot, though. That's a one of a kind life. That's really. Like I said, I mean, the traveling I got to do because of my family is what shaped me into, you know. Into
a gypsy.
Yeah, the artist brain, right? It's those things. It turns.
Yes, it's like you're always on the go.
When you realize that what makes this life magical is experiencing.
It's true.
All this stuff.
Shit, oh, no, yeah. Sorry. Let me see if I can. I don't even know if I can play this, I swear to God. God, I don't know. What would I do? Let me see, come on. Like, I don't. What was it? It's like 57:36. Is this gonna play? Because I have no idea. Let me just see. Jeez. This guy totally. Is it 57, 50, 59?
Many people make KPFK's programs possible, each giving what they can to help ensure the station's future. One way to help is by donating land
Thank
or
God.
other property that you no longer need. Learn more about the advantages to KPFK and to you of donating real estate at kpfk.org. Support comes from the Alex Theater presenting the Ravi Shankar Ensemble on March 31st at 8 p.m. Curated by Anushka and Sukanya Shankar, this debut U.S. tour celebrates the legendary Ravi Shankar's music with rare archival visuals and live performance featuring sitar, tabla, and other traditional Indian classical instruments. This will be a very special evening honoring Ravi Shankar's enduring legacy. More information and tickets are available at itsmyseat.com and kpfk.org.
This is Sean Lee, and you're listening to KPFK 90.7 FM Los Angeles.
We're gonna record this after.
98.7 FM in Santa Barbara, and worldwide at kpfk.org.
Let me see if this is gonna go. Phew.
Still going.
Yeah. We're just gonna continue when this is over, this song. I'm gonna ask you a question, you know.
Yeah. Ask away. I'm an open book.
I said,
I ain't scared of nothing.
yes you are. Yes you are. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I mean, I know that you are coming from the known family. I told Maggie Lapika, our general manager, I'm like, listen whom I have. And I said, I know him. Like, I don't know him well, but I do know you. Like, you know, we know each other. And she's like, oh my God, are you talking about May accent? I said, yeah. Holy shit. Are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. Okay, so here we go. And we are back. We are back with Matt Axton. If you guys are tuning in just now, we have Matt Axton in the studio as a guest, from famous Axton family. Yes. Now, I have a question for you. You've played everything from intimate rooms to big festivals, right?
Yeah.
You just said that. Where do you feel the most dangerous? In a quiet listening room or in front of a wild crowd? You were doing that.
The most dangerous.
Most dangerous.
I like that. Well, it's all a little different, to be honest, because I really like intimate rooms because we can tell a lot of stories and you can really connect with people.
That's
in
true.
That way. But big festivals are great because we can lean a little more into our jammy side and sort of let the music sort of tell the
jammy
story.
side. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing that's been really, it's a challenge to be multi-genre like we are. But when it clicks and when it works, there's nothing better than that.
That's true. So, what was your longest jam?
Longest jam. Well, that's a good question. We've done some really long Allman Brothers covers. We've done some probably 12-minute, Rambling Mans or Blue Skies or something. But I have this one song called Golden Times, which is sort of an ode to that. It's sort of half country, half jammy. And we've done probably a good, 10-minute version. But we're not touching any, 45-minute tracks yet. We're not on that level.
You're not?
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday?
The man can dream, can't he?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Shall we hear another one of your creations, like Another Midnight Rider?
Oh, we can do that one. Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that.
a good one.
Another Midnight Rider. Here we go. Off, and away.
Oh, so you dug deep into the song book.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I was listening. I really listen. I prepare. Because you know what? When you are preparing for a show, I put down what I want to hear when I'm listening to the radio. You put yourself in that position, and that's what you deliver. But if you're like, oh, I'm just going to wing it. I ain't gonna freaking wing it. I don't wing.
Yeah.
You can feel that it's being winged.
Yeah. A little care goes a long way.
Yeah, of course. Passion. You can feel passion. You can feel that someone really worked on that.
I wasn't sure, like I said, because I sent you the newest album, so I didn't know if you just picked those. But like I said, it makes me. This is what the first song I ever wrote.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I brag about it. But,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's so weird. So do you have? How often do you do this, where you bring in like guests and sort of mix in stuff, great Daddy stuff, like whenever you can? Type thing?
You know, whenever I had guests 2 weeks ago. I had guests 3 weeks ago. I had two deadheads. He's Trevor Lesseur. His album is coming out in March, so I had him, and he was a famous actor when he was younger. He's our age. And I had a drummer who played for 15 years with Lenny Kravitz and Sheila E. and Franklin Vanderbilt, and now he's playing with Robbie Krieger, you know. And when the situation kind of presents itself, that's when I, approach. And lots of people approach me. They're like, "Hey, I'd like to be on your show."
Do you ever do full band stuff in here? I mean, do you have the setup for that?
Well, we used to do that. You see, the Bee Jackers were on my show, Coco's fucking Flying Magical Suckers, but that show doesn't exist anymore. This was like a long time ago, 2016. The Bee Jackers were my first guests, and it was a huge room. Oh, I have to say, huge room, like a complete setup, like playing live. And that show was, I was going around and listening to the bands underground, bands that are really good, but they have no chance of being on the radio and being recognized. So I would call bands to come and play. And oh my God, when they found out about my email, oh my God, they were blowing up. My phone and my computer was blowing up. But so not here. This is only transition. We are in between. We are looking for a building. Because we used to have 13 studios. Now we have one little studio, like a room like this.
Really?
Oh my God. But still creating,
Absolutely. No,
Still
great.
creating.
Still got the radio waves. You
Still got airwave, yeah, man. So, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You'd be surprised, like everywhere we go, I try to do as much radio as we can.
Yeah.
And every radio station's sort of the same way. They're all like, "Oh, somebody bought our building, we're getting kicked out, but we'll make it work." You're like,
yeah.
"Oh, goodness."
I know, because people don't know that, radio does not make money, man.
No.
It really doesn't. So let me see, I have this. I'm not gonna do this. Okay. All right. Cocoa Line.
That's my mom on the piano there.
Really?
Yeah, I have her, whenever I do a big show, I bring her.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm very lucky for that.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Okay, stand by. We're going hot. Wow. So, Matt, you just told me that was your mom on the piano?
Yeah, that's Miss Donna Axton on the piano. I use her whenever I can, and any big show where I need somebody really good in the band.
Oh, that's a good, well, yes, she is. That's very, very true. Yes, she is. So, you worked with some serious legends. Have you ever, feel like that one moment you're kind of like you stop and think like, oh my God, how did I get here? How did I end up here? Kind of like, oh my God.
Well, it's a little different because I work with those legends specifically because I came down to LA. You know, I've been sort of grinding up in Northern California, making a living doing music, and then I was like, you know what? I want to go where the musicians are. Where there's a deep creative pool. So when I moved to LA, the first thing I did, well, the whole world shut down. Wasn't my fault, I swear. I moved here 5 years ago.
I know.
I went to this studio called East West, a legendary studio in Hollywood, and we got a bunch of heavyweights on there, like Steve Ferroni, who is, you know, Tom Petty's drummer for forever,
indeed.
and all these people. When we tried to, you know, do these sessions, a couple-day session together, and that's exactly, like I said, why I came down here to meet those artists and to be in their orbit and sort of take some stuff from them and see what they could put on my music, basically. Now, sadly, that music never got released. It's sort of sitting in a vault somewhere, but
it will.
It will someday. And the process, the process, you know, massively educated me on how to do this. La la la. It educated me on how to on how to communicate with those people and what I want in a studio like that. Because I've always been very open. But.
That's cool. And you and I met. We met. When did we meet? We met several years ago.
I think we met like 3 years ago, because your son was in one of the bands.
Oh, Wyman and the Wolves,
Wyman
yes.
and the Wolves.
Ronnie Cornell. He was the drummer for Wyman and the Wolves. That's right.
Absolutely. And I do a monthly music series here in LA called Americana Joy, and they were one of the bands on it.
Oh, that's right. That's it. And I was one. Was I singing backing vocals with
you were,
them?
You were just hanging out.
I was hanging out. I usually hang out.
It was a very small stage. I don't know if we could fit anybody else on it.
No, that's true. It was a small, very, very small stage. Yeah, that's cool. Well, shall we continue with your picks? You picked Mission in the Rain.
Yeah, that's one I play with my mom, and so I figured it's a good heartfelt one, and it sort of breaks the, you know, the full Daddy Jam thing. It's just
Mission in the Rain is actually Jerry Garcia band. Yeah, so let's hear Mission in the Rain, and maybe Casey Jones, right?
Oh yeah, can't go wrong with Casey Jones.
No, not at all. Here we go. Mission in the Rain. Wow.
Sorry, I'm a bomb.
No, I saw you were going like this. That's why I lifted up. Because I'm going to go put a little more water in here.
Okay.
We're going to hear Mission 7 for like 13. Maybe we can let them, whatever. Maybe we can play Shakedown Street. So that's like a 7, 11, 10, 20 minutes.
That's a 13-minute version of Mission in the Rain?
No. Mission in the Rain is 7:43. Casey Jones is 4:28, and Shakedown Street is 13:52.
Okay. I was like, my goodness, that is a long version of that song.
Yeah. Wow, I cannot believe it's already.
Time flies
we're
when
having
you're
a good
fun.
time, man.
Absolutely.
So your mom was a teacher, music teacher, right?
Yeah, a professor. Still is, actually.
Still is?
Still is.
How cool. I graduated Milan Conservatorio di Musica, opera, in Italy.
That's where you got your pipes. That's where you can
That's
sing.
where I got my
Lo, lo,
pipes.
lo.
Would you like anything?
Yeah. I'll come steal a little more water.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. They're getting old.
In the mission speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that ocean just crossed my mind. Trouble ahead, oh, lady in red. Flies in the barrel. Six-man sleeping train. Thought that you is on the wrong track and headed for you. After that train, I go clean. Listen, Jones, yeah, watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that ocean just crossed my mind. Trouble with you is trouble with me. Got two good eyes and still I know it's come round the bend. Though it's the end of the fighting on screens and the end just leaves. Riding that train, I go clean. Ace of Jones, yeah, watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that ocean just crossed my mind. I go clean. Ace of Jones, yeah, watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that ocean just crossed my mind. Travel that train, I go clean. Watch your speed. Trouble ahead, no trouble behind. And you know that ocean just crossed my mind. Ride that train, I'm okay. Watch your speed. Trouble ahead, no trouble behind. And you know that ocean just crossed my mind. And you know that ocean just crossed my mind.
Butterfly zapper.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you put that and forget? How possibly? I did. Okay, you know what I mean. It's kind of strange. Ah. Oh, we have like 9 minutes.
So I still got 8 more minutes. So how many times did you get to see the dead? Did you ever get to see them?
Oh yes, of course. Many, many times, but the first time was, and how I got hooked up. I was 12 years old. No. Was that? No. I was itty bitty. I was 10 years old. When we were in London. I just moved. My parents had to leave, and because of the school, I couldn't leave. It was really hard. And so I stayed with my aunt and her son, and her son was backstage director at Ronnie Scott's. So he would take me with him. I watched him shoot heroin with Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. Like, you know, that was my, okay. And one night, he said, Mom, I gotta go. I cannot watch her. She's like, I am working. She was working in a hospital, a doctor. She said, she cannot be here. Where am I gonna put her? He's like, I'm going to see a band, man. And she goes like, well, take her. Really? I was like, yeah.
10 years old?
10 years old. So he's looking at me. He's like, okay, kid, you want to see something cool? And I'm like, sure. 1982, Greek Theater in London. Freaking Grateful Dead. And I fell in love. I was like, oh, shit. I remember. And then, you know.
Stuck with it?
Stuck with it, yes. And that's that. We still have a time.
Did you follow him around at any point? Did you become like a real deadhead in that way?
Yeah, real deadhead. Well, I didn't follow him in a van, but I would go like, okay, let's go. They're in San Francisco, let's go. Oh, they're in Paris, let's go. They're in London again, let's go. You know, we did that, but not in a van. You know. So, yeah, right?
Obviously it was I never got to see them in that way, but I remember Jerry Garcia Band came to Tahoe City, my little hometown, one time when I was a kid, and I remember like the whole town just fell apart. It was crazy.
Oh, I
Hippies everywhere. The whole town's like, oh my God, what's going on?
Oh my God, I can imagine. When was that? That was.
It must have been like
1970.
No,
oh my God, 92.
Yeah.
That was right before he passed away.
It was, yeah. It was like one of his last sort of tours, I think.
Wow. Wow.
Legendary. But now, you know, a lot of my buddies have went and saw them at the Sphere and stuff. So
yeah. Thank God they went to see him before Bob Weir passed away. Yep. Bob Weir is supposed to be on my show. I got in contact with their PR, and they heard of the show, right? My show, and they're like, oh, okay. And they said, yeah, Bob Weir, he's doing something right now. But they said like sometimes in March. Oh my God, and he passed away. Holy Jesus.
Is it being here on this show?
Yeah, to be here on the show. And he said literally, I said, we can do it on Zoom. He said, no. He wants to be there in person. In person. And I'm like, wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. So, and it never happened. Well.
Oh, well, he lives on through his music.
Absolutely. We were devastated, literally.
Now, is there only one original member left? Right, Mickey Hart is the last one.
He's not original member. No original members are left. He's not, and Bill Kurtzman is not as well. They are not original. Phil Nash was, and Pigpen, and Bob Weir, and Jerry Garcia. And Jerry Garcia and Bob Weir met in 1963, 3 in that little town, Alto Palo, right? Yeah. And Jerry was 21 and Bob was 16. And he was passing by it was like a record store or bookstore, and he was giving classes there, guitar classes and banjo. He was passing, he knocked on a door, they sat together and played all night. And that was the beginning of Warlocks.
And Warlocks, yes, right. That's it. And then when was Olden in the Way? Was that sort of in the middle? Olden in the Way, you know what that is?
Yeah.
Like it's sort of like Jerry's bluegrass,
Yes,
like
yes.
session thing. I don't know.
Yes.
I think that was like in the middle after the Dead have already like established. And
Yes.
Did some other stuff.
Yes, that's very true. I think it's Hello everyone, we are back. I'm sorry. What can I do? I gotta, feed the
beast.
The beast. I gotta feed the beast. You are big. You are big. Do you ever wear like a cowboy hat?
No, I could never fit in any
You see,
doorways
there
if I
you
did
go.
that.
That's a good thing. I'm gonna ask you that again. Wow.
That's why I tell everybody I'm the world's only vegetarian or vegan grizzly bear.
Vegan grizzly bear.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of them.
Vegan grizzly bear. I can take this down so we can talk a little more. It doesn't have to be this long. Okay. Hot mics. Okay, guys, so we heard Mission in the Rain, Casey Jones, and Shake Down. Well, this was Shake Down Street. What did we do in the midtime? I had to feed how did you call yourself? Vegan, vegan beast. No, vegan.
The world's only vegan grizzly bear.
Yeah, the world's only vegan grizzly bear. Right. Yes, that's true. Roar. And you ate one slice of pizza, right?
Yep, I earned one slice.
Because you earned it. Now, after the second hour, you're going to eat second piece of pizza.
See. We'll see if I earned it.
Oh, my God. We talked about so many things I even forgot about, but I do have a question for you. Mm-hmm. If one of your songs got dropped into a completely wrong setting, like a yoga class, well, or grocery store, what's wrong with that? I love music that they play in Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Or an elevator, which one would cause the most chaos?
Oh, that's a good one. So we just recorded a new album.
Oh.
So about this, we just released an EP in February.
Congratulations.
And then we went out to Oklahoma and recorded a whole new album we're going to release at the end of the year. There's a song on there called The Big South, which is sort of like a euphemism for hell, the bad place,
Oh.
But it's like big, like sort of like ZZ Top, like driving bluesy. But there's this big like metal breakdown in the middle of it, and I think if that popped up in a yoga studio, the heads might explode or something like that.
Probably yoga studio, probably elevator, most likely. I don't think grocery store.
No, I mean, again, people they'd be
yoga.
They'd be shopping fast.
Oh, really? Can you sing a little bit a cappella?
Oh, that one.
Little.
Well,
you don't have to if you don't want
to.
to.
Well, I can.
Okay.
It goes like, people, can't you see it? Very Stevie Wonder, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Can't you see it creeping all around? And then it goes, preacher, who you fooling? A lost soul cannot be found.
Oh, listen to the
builds up, builds up.
It builds up and builds up indeed. So, when you perform songs connected to your family legacy, do you feel like they are still in the room with you in like same way?
No, absolutely. I mean, it's the easiest way I've found to keep them alive, right? As long as their music is being heard, being played, they're alive. That's very simple.
And your mom is still, I mean, your mom is still working as a music teacher,
Absolutely.
professor.
Music professor up in Tahoe still, and
Wow.
like I said, not only is she an amazing piano player and world-class musician, choir director, all that stuff,
Wow.
but she's also a music psychologist. So she knows why music sounds good the way it does. You know, it's a really
Ooh,
fun
that's
balance.
interesting. You should have bring your mom here too.
Oh, she would love it.
Next
She would
time,
love it.
next time. This
Next
is not the only time you're going to be here.
All right, more
Yeah.
pizza.
More pizza. You told me that sometimes you guys are paid, right? When you play certain
Sometimes,
places.
more than I would like to admit, we get paid in pizza and beer.
Oh
on
my
tours.
God. What is your favorite beer?
What? No, I don't drink beer. What are you talking? I'm a clean living young man. I don't do anything.
Really?
Like that. Well, being a hippie from the mountains, I like IPAs, which is very scary sometimes, especially for your waistline and your pocketbook.
Yeah, right.
You know, but I usually when we go to a spot, I was like, give me your weirdest, craftiest beer. Let's see what happens.
That's cool. Have you ever tried Voodoo Ranger?
Voodoo Ranger, absolutely. I like Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah. That one can really bam.
Yes, you only need a couple of those. Dan.
And you are done for the night. Should we continue listening
I think we should.
your picks?
I think we should.
Yes, we should. The next one is I Know You Writer. Well, here, I Know You Writer and Bertha, and then I want to hear one of your songs.
All right.
Okay, so I Know You Writer. Here we go. Take it away. I Know You Writer. Okay, this is like a 10 minutes. Shit, I gotta hear your song. I'm gonna talk over the song, which I don't like to do, but I have to because people like shout outs, you know, and I sit down and I write all of this, you know, off of computer and stuff, put them all together. This is from this past week, and if I find a couple this morning, you know, I put them in.
Well, and I mean, if you get a 2-hour show, every song is 10 minutes long. That's only 12 songs.
Exactly.
So you got to talk over it sometime.
Yeah, so yeah, and I have people like, there was a guy who called. No, he emailed me. He sent me an email, the KPFK, the station email, but mine. And he said, the host is screaming over the music. And then he wrote, he said, oh, maybe I hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to be harsh and stuff. But, you know, unless you are a Gina God show, you just lost a listener. I said, that's fine, buddy. Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Thank
See,
you,
it's
thank
true.
you. Yeah, it's true. Well, luckily you got enough listeners. You can lose one every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm screaming over the... But, you know, you have to be nice. I can be, but I don't want to be, you know.
Well, we also live in that era, you know, there's just trolling era in a way.
Of course, it is. Oh, is it coming again? Bless you.
Sorry, excuse me.
You see, it's true.
Allergic to guitar solos or whatever.
Yeah, right?
You know, well, that's one of the hardest parts about going on Facebook or going on Instagram. You know, even when something, you know, you get 99 people that say something's great, and the one person who's like, "Dude, this sucks. You're terrible." You're like, that sticks with you more,
Yeah.
for some reason more.
You know, at first, like I was, at first I'm like, man, what the fuck? Why would you, you know, why would I? But now I don't even go. I just post. I don't even read anything. I'm like, you know what? Forget about it. You know, forget about it.
No, you got to, because like I said,
No, you cannot. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to whatever. But I don't care. You shouldn't let that, you know, affect our life at all. But yeah, it's, you know, well, when it comes to children, that's different. That is different because, holy Jesus, you know, that can really fuck them up badly. There are kids that kill themselves.
oh yeah.
And
That's why depression is like skyrocketing in
Yeah.
under 18 and all
yes, Yes, skyrocketing literally because of the social media and the phones and all of that shit that is going on, you know.
Well, didn't I think Sweden just introduced that law, like banning social media for everyone under 16? A couple
Good.
countries have tested it, but they just said like a blanket thing, like you can't have it. I was like, it's probably a really necessary thing for.
I think that should be law everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, let them grow up. Let them start forming into a person before you start knocking them down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I agree with that. Absolutely.
Like I said, you got to focus on the good. Focus on the good. It's out there. There's a lot of good people out there.
Oh, yeah. Focus on the good. Absolutely. I'm going to turn only my mic on because I have to read the shout outs, you know. So excuse me for a sec. Oh yeah, wasn't that cool? That was cool. All right, guys, I'm sorry I have to talk over the music because we don't have a time. We had the great time with Matt Axton, and I gotta read my shout outs. So let's take a moment and feel this global family together. Shout out to Luna in Barcelona. Hola, Luna, where the sun is just beginning to rise. That's what she said. I'm listening to Grateful Dead. Shout out to Marcus in Austin, Texas, right in the evening groove with us. Shout out to Yuki. Hi, Yuki. Yuki's my old listener from Kyoto, Japan. Arigato, Yuki. Shout out to Daniel in Berlin. Dankeschön, Daniel. Daniel says, starting the day with music from Grateful Dead. That's beautiful. Shout out to Sofia in Buenos Aires. Hola, bonita. Deep into the night, I'm listening and loving every beat. Shout out to Ethan in Denver, rolling through the mountains. Shout out to Amara in Lagos. Epele, Amara. Shout out to Noah in Portland. He said he's wrapped in that evening calm with Grateful Dead. How cool. Shout out to Chloe in Paris. Bonjour. Shout out to Ravi in Mumbai. Namaste, Ravi. He said, right in the heart of the afternoon, I'm listening to the Grateful Dead. Oh. Shout out to Jake in Nashville, holding down that late night spirit. Shout out to Isabella in Rome. Ciao, Isabella. Starting her morning with poetry and sound from Grateful Dead. Shout out to Tyler in Seattle. Evening air, real music, Grateful Dead. You bet. You bet, Tyler. Shout out to Maya from Vancouver. Rain outside, warm inside, Grateful Dead. Shout out to Omar in Cairo. Assalamu alaikum, Omar. Shout out to Zoe in London. Greetings from the early hours. Then to Carlos in Mexico City, living that night energy with Grateful Dead. To Ava in Sydney, already in tomorrow morning. Shout out to Leo in Chicago, deep in the night groove. And a special shout out to Kai in Honolulu. Hi, Kai. He's my old listener as well. Aloha under island skies. And to all of you everywhere, thank you for the love and the joy you bring to me as well. One world, one frequency, and one beautiful tribe. Oh, yeah. You okay?
No.
What? No, I'm like, oh my God.
I got secondhand smoke from
Ow,
Grateful
ow.
Dead.
Oh my God. we'll make, let me see, 47, and we'll make this song, I'll make it short by a minute or so, so we can, let me see, because we're not going to be able to hear Truckin' and Touch of Grey and Sentiment Delisle, but I want to ask you a question, you know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Perfect, right? What a great, this was a great night.
It's a great little show. It's very fun. It's fun to be around somebody who knows what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, really. I really do.
It's all about flow. You know, I mean, it's all about it's like music. You keep the energy up and bring it down
Yes.
at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dance.
Absolutely, man. Let's see. And I have to do outro. I'm gonna let this play, and then I'll ask you a question, and we'll hear your song, Champagne Kisses.
Champagne Kisses.
Yeah.
That's my mom's favorite song.
Oh, Champagne
Last night
Kisses.
she's like, you better play Champagne Kisses.
Well, there you go. I picked it. What do we have, like a 30 seconds? Anymore. Stand by. Bertha live at Fillmore. You like Bertha. That was your pick.
Oh, yeah.
That was your
love
pick.
Bertha.
Definitely. So, I have a couple of questions for you. You've written over 300 songs, and are you more of a song hits you out of nowhere kind of artist, or do you sit down and chase it like a craft?
It's a little mix, to be honest. When you
Okay,
have that
good.
many tunes. Sometimes, like, the thought will come in your head, and you build the song around it, right? You know, I go, you know, I'm having a down time. Let's write something bluesy. I'm having an up time. Let's do something happy. Or it'll be a riff. You know, start writing a guitar riff, and you're like, that fits good. Like, let's put some lyrics on there and keep, you know, it's like a paint job. Keep polishing it and see what comes.
That's right.
And it'll change. I wrote a song 10 years ago that we changed on this last album. You know, I mean, always moving.
Yeah, it is. So at the end of it all, after the amps go quiet and the night settles, what does joy to the world mean to you personally?
What does joy mean? Joy means everything. Joy is the...
you being here, right?
This is absolutely a joyous occasion, I would say. But that's what it's about. It's about sharing something. You know, that's what music really is
Yeah,
about.
it is.
Giving people a chance to, you know, escape their life for a moment, no matter what they need. If they need some dancing, some happiness, a couple tears, a couple laughs, whatever they need. Your job is to condense life into these few-minute morsels that people can consume and ideally hold on to for a long time and sustain them. And that's joy. Joy is making friends, sharing life, and ideally
and eating pizza.
Vegan. Together.
Vegan.
Yep,
no other kind vegan. It's got to be vegan.
Yeah, that's the most joyous kind. There's no pain in that pizza.
So we are like almost at the end of the show. Where can people find you?
Yes, well, you can find us driving a big black van all over the United States.
How big is that van?
I mean, it's as big as we can fit.
Oh.
But you can find me on Matt Axton Music on all the social media platforms. MattAxton.com is where that's our little home base, where we have all our information, a little bit of family history, the tours, the merch, all that fun stuff. And then Americana Joy is the music series I run down here in LA. I'd love you to check that out. We do a monthly series where we showcase all original music. It's always free. It's always fun. It's always meant to create community and showcase amazing artists. And then the Tahoe Joy Festival is my music festival. We raise money for local nonprofits.
That's right, and I'm going to be emceeing.
Absolutely, yep. So
I'm holding
Arnella
you to
will
it.
be there. You better be there too.
Yes, that's true. Matt, we're going to hear one more of your songs, which is Champagne Kisses. And you said that's your mom's favorite song. Yeah?
She told me last night, she's like, you need to play that song more often. So
Well,
this
Mom.
It's a serendipity.
There it is. It is. Shout out to your mom. Shout out to
Mama Donna. Mama Donna.
Miss Donna, yes. Here we go. Champagne Kisses. Bam. I'll have
This is
to.
joy.
Well, champagne
This
kisses
is
on
true.
Friday night. You and me, baby, doing all
You know,
right.
so like my dad, right? He wrote all these songs, and they got picked up by people later and became big hits. A lot of his songs. So, like, that is my dream. I would love my music to just be heard in any sort of form. It doesn't have to be me.
Of course. My God, of course.
It means a lot that you gave me a little platform to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. What I'm gonna do is, let me see, 53, 54.
Your smile's bright and your touch is true.
I don't wanna,
It's sinking deep.
I need to
and
do the outro, you know,
Yeah.
4 minutes, so I don't wanna do over your
Champagne
song.
kisses on a Friday
Let,
night.
I want you to do this.
How long is the outro? A couple of minutes?
Well, maybe a minute or two. But 58, we gotta be done. 54 now.
Baby, doing just fine.
Maybe now.
Your heart knows just what it wants.
Starlight Wanderers and Sonic Voyagers, our journey through the cosmic landscape is gently coming to a close tonight. For the last 2 hours, we've been drifting through the beautiful universe of the Grateful Dead and Matt Axton's music, riding waves of improvisation, rhythm, and that mysterious magic that lives somewhere between the notes. Before we part ways, I want to send a very, very special thank you to my guest, Matt Axton. It was such a joy to have you here with me tonight. Thank you so very much for sharing your time, your spirit, and your presence. And you did earn that second slice of pizza. A heartfelt thank you as well to our wonderful general manager, Maggie Lepeak, for keeping the lights on and supporting all of us, so we can continue bringing this music, these stories, and this love out across the airwaves. Thank you to everyone here at KPFK 90.7 FM Los Angeles, and to all of you listening across Los Angeles and around the world. As we head back into the rhythm of the life tonight, remember this: be kind, live kindly. You never know what someone else may be going through. Tell the people you love that you love them. Forgive quickly, dance often, and never forget to stop and smell the roses. I'm Arnella Barbara, your Dark Star girl, and you've been listening to Dark Star Dead and Music only on KPFK 90.7 FM, Los Angeles. Stay tuned for LA Theater Works. Good night, my beautiful souls.
Love the life on a day. We're running free and you know we're running wild. Take my hand and give girl a while. Like champagne kisses on a Friday night. You and me, baby, doing alright. Champagne kisses on a Friday night.
Oh, look at you.
We can get pretty. We can get pretty.
Oh, we can get pretty. Pretty.
Oh, I won't let you go.
Bye, everyone. Hi, hello to all, but bye. Now we gotta go. How do I go? Like this?